I've been watching a lot of Phineas and Ferb lately, gearing up for the 2 new seasons that are coming out in the near future. And as will happen on rewatches, you begin to notice details that you missed before. Like what happened to Django Brown? He's the son of Beppo Brown, a famous artist, and is the younger brother to Ginny Brown, another kind of forgotten Phineas and Ferb character. He first appears in Lawn Gnome Beach Party of Terror, where Buford bodies him, but his first speaking lines were episodes later in Jerk de Soleil, where he thinks he can place his foot behind his head.
Hey, for a trick, I can put my leg on my head. Ow.
Spoiler alert, he can't. He appears often in the show's first season, gets his own focus episode, but then just fades into the background afterwards. Now, it's not uncommon for characters to drop off the face of the planet in shows. You have Nebula Lawrence, Topanga's sister from Boy Meets World, Arya's brother from Pretty Little Liars, Francis from Fairly OddParents, and a lot more. Unlike some of these, Django did still show up in more episodes, but typically with no speaking role or significant presence, reduced to a mere background character. Which is a shame because I thought, especially with his episode Oil on Candace, the writers were building him up to be a main addition to Phineas and Ferb's friend group. In that episode, he has a whole story arc about wanting to be a big artist like his father, and paints the unpainted desert in an attempt to make his dad proud, but learns in the end that you can be an artist no matter the medium or size of your art. You'd think he'd earned his spot among the likes of Buford or Isabella, but no, after this episode he goes back to being a background character, appearing briefly in episodes like The Baljeetles, or as part of the Hockey G9 match in For Your Ice Only. In total, not counting the films, he appears in 14 episodes, a mere 6% of the show if my math is correct, and it often isn't. I won't lie and say that I think he's a fascinating character. Out of the main friend group, he's pretty plain, but I do think they could have done more with him to make him stand out. Plus, it doesn't really help that partway through the show, the neighborhood starts to feel less like it's populated by a lot of kids, and more like the only inhabitants are Buford, Isabella, and Baljeet. Fingers crossed that he gets more of a spotlight in the new seasons. If you have any characters from Phineas and Ferb, or any cartoon that you think has also been forgotten or underutilized, drop them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and take care.